The rains began overnight, leaving massive ponds on streets as whipping winds disrupted flights at Dubai International Airport, the world's busiest for international travel and the home of the long-haul carrier Emirates. By the evening, over 120 millimeters of rainfall had soaked the city-state, with more expected in the coming hours. The airport said it was temporarily diverting arriving flights on Tuesday evening until weather conditions improve, adding that departures will continue to operate. Police and emergency personnel drove slowly through the flooded streets, their emergency lights flashing across the darkened morning. Lightning flashed across the sky, occasionally touching the tip of the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. Schools across the UAE, a federation of 7 sheikdoms, largely shut ahead of the storm, and government employees were largely working remotely if able. Many workers stayed home as well, though some ventured out, with the unfortunate stalling out their vehicles in deeper than expected water covering some roads. Authorities sent tanker trucks out into the streets and highways to pump away the water. Water poured into some homes, forcing people to bail out their houses. Rain is unusual in the UAE, an arid, Arabian Peninsula nation, but occurs periodically during the cooler winter months. Many roads and other areas lack drainage given the lack of regular rainfall, causing flooding. Rain also fell in Bahrain, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. Heavy rains caused malls in Dubai to flood, and water to gush through ceilings. Videos across social media have been showing some malls where water has been leaking from ceilings, causing it to accumulate on the floor, flooding the area. In one such video, that has been doing the rounds on WhatsApp and TikTok, water is gushing down from the ceiling in the Mall of the Emirates. A piece of the ceiling even came crashing down. Some stores had pulled down their shutters to contain the damage. Visitors were then seen rushing down the stairs of the mall, where there was more water falling from the ceiling. A Majid Al Futtaim statement to Khaleej Times said, as a result of the inclement weather conditions in the UAE, Mall of the Emirates and city centers are experiencing disruptions to their regular operations. The safety of our customers, staff and tenants is our foremost priority. It also added that the malls continue to remain open, and said, the malls remain open and we are directing customers away from affected areas. Please follow our social channels for additional updates. The authority has asked residents to remain extremely vigilant as hazardous weather events of exceptional severity are forecast. The alert has been issued till 6 p.m., April 17th. Heavy rain, thunder, and lightning in some parts of UAE. NCM issues weather alerts. Heavy to moderate rain, thunder and lightning were recorded in parts of Dubai, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, and Quwain on Monday. Sharjah's Zubaidah area received hail. The National Center of Meteorology (NCM) issued an alert for unstable weather expected to begin today in Abu Dhabi, gradually affecting Dubai, Sharjah, and other northern and eastern Emirates over the coming days, till Wednesday morning. While Maidan, Ras Al Khaimah and Al Quwain in Dubai received moderate to heavy rain, some parts of Sharjah, like Khorfak and NCM, reported moderate rainfall. Heavy rain was also recorded in Medak, Siji Thoban Road in Fujairah at 5:30 p.m. Scattered rainfall was recorded in various parts of Abu Dhabi on Monday afternoon, including Gasurat and Al Guwafat in the Al Dhafra region. The Abu Dhabi police also issued a safety warning urging drivers to be cautious due to low visibility during high winds and dust. The NCM also issued a weather alert indicating that rainy clouds were developing over the eastern coast, which means in and around Fujairah. According to an NCM meteorologist from Monday afternoon, rainy clouds will form over coastal and internal areas, associated with rainfall, lightning, and thunder at times. On Monday evening, unstable weather conditions will begin over the western areas of the UAE and gradually cover most parts of Abu Dhabi. Between Monday and Tuesday, the rainy clouds will toward the northern and eastern areas, which include Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Quwain, Ras Al Khaimah and Fujairah. The number of convective clouds will increase, bringing rainfall of different intensities, accompanied by lightning and thunder, and a probability of hail over some areas. According to a new weather forecast by NCM, from Tuesday evening until Wednesday morning, another wave is expected to begin from the western areas and includes scattered areas of the country, where the amounts of convective clouds increase associated with rainfall of different intensities, accompanied by lightning and thunder, and a probability of hail over some areas. The cloud cover will decrease by Wednesday night. Please take all precautions and follow the safety measures during rainfall and to stay away from areas of flooding and water accumulation. The center is monitoring the situation around the clock and continues to provide you with the latest developments, the NCM warned. The Ministry of Interior also issued a safety alert, in light of the ongoing weather condition in the country, which is witnessing rain and winds of varying intensity, sometimes accompanied by thunder, lightning, and hail, with low horizontal visibility. We urge the public to be cautious, reduce speed on roads, avoid water ponds and fast-moving streams, park your vehicles in secure places away from the hail. Motorists driving on UAE roads have been asked, by authorities, to exercise caution on wet roads. The Met Office also issued safety alerts warning motorists and residents to avoid flood-prone areas like valleys. The National Center of Meteorology has issued yellow alerts due to rough sea conditions in the Arabian Gulf, where the wave height is expected to reach 9 feet in the western offshore area from 6:30 p.m. on Monday until 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Flooding has brought traffic on the country's most traveled road to a standstill. Stretches of Sheikh Zayed Road, which links Abu Dhabi and Dubai and other emirates, are flooded after a torrential rainstorm hit most of the country this morning. Storm Center, an independent weather monitoring account, shared a video showing motorists being forced to stop with floodwater on the roads. The storm, which began on Monday night, has brought 31 millimeters of rain in the last 6 hours and 158 millimeters in 24 hours, according to the Apple Weather app. Fly Dubai has been forced to cancel flights, while several other flights were delayed due to weather, an official confirmed. We are working hard to minimize any impact on our passengers' travel schedules and are coordinating with all parties at the airport, a statement reads. We will continue to monitor weather conditions closely and advise our passengers to arrive at the airport sufficiently before their flight times and check the flight status via the company's website. The carrier advised passengers to regularly check the flight information screens at the departure gate and ensure they are at the gate in sufficient time before boarding. A total of 9 outbound and 8 inbound flights were cancelled this morning, a Dubai airport representative told The National. A statement said normal operations have been affected due to inclement weather conditions with delays to arriving and departing flights. In addition to the cancelled flights, 3 were diverted to neighboring airports, one of which has since returned to DXB. Passengers are urged to check directly with their airline for the latest information on their flight and allow for extra travel time to the airport. The airport official said teams are actively collaborating with our service partners and airlines to minimize any inconvenience experienced by our valued guests. Delays and cancellations also have hit public bus services in Dubai due to the weather conditions, the Roads and Transport Authority said. On the Dubai Metro Red Line, services have been disrupted in Unpassive Station, with alternative bus services provided between the affected stations. Heavy rainfall this morning has caused 2 landslides in the northern Emirates. Storm Center, a popular independent weather monitoring account, shared a series of videos showing landslide damage to roads in Ras Al Khaimah and Al Ain. One video shows a section of a road in the direction of Emirates Road in Ras Al Khaimah collapsed due to a landslide caused by heavy rain in the area. Police in Ras Al Khaimah closed the road and urged motorists to proceed with caution. In another clip, a cascade of water can be seen flowing into a crater in the road caused by a landslide in Al Quwain, south of Al Ain. No injuries were reported in both incidents. The UAE has released a list of approved electrical contractors for residents who experience power cuts as the country grapples with heavy rain, lightning and thunder. The Federal Electricity and Water Authority has sent a text to customers across the country urging them to contact contractors for emergency assistance. A list of authorized professionals has been published on FUA's website across all Emirates. An orange weather alert is in place in Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah until 6 p.m., the National Center for Meteorology has said. This means hazardous weather events are expected and residents are urged to comply with official advice. A yellow warning is in place for the rest of the country, including Abu Dhabi, meaning residents are urged to be aware. Drivers in Dubai have been urged to avoid Al Asail Street and First Al Khail Street. Coming from Business Bay towards Jebel Ali and use alternative routes such as Al Khail Road and Sheikh Zayed Road. In Ras Al Khaimah, emergency services have closed the road under the bridge of exit 129 and the entrance to Al Kuwaiti Market. In Sharjah, the ring road into Kalba has been closed. The following exits on Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road in Al Quwain have been closed: exit 93 to 96, and exit 110 to 113.